But first at 10 o'clock, a breaking news alert. An internal review now underway at the University of Houston. The result of a Channel 2 investigation into punishment forced upon the women's soccer team. A punishment that landed a player in the hospital with a potentially life-threatening condition. Hello, I'm Dominique Saxa.
I'm Bill Baeza. Thank you for joining us. Investigator Mario Diaz joining us now with this major development coming less than 24 hours after Mario's report exposing the incident. Mario.
Thank you, Bill. Dominique, just before 7 tonight, a university spokesperson sent us a statement announcing the internal review of policies and procedures. The statement referring to our report last night and reading in part a media interview of a young woman purported to be a University of Houston student athlete has brought to light specific details of an event involving the UH women's soccer program that were previously unknown to the university. The university's knowledge of this information has triggered a joint review by the UH system audit and UH compliance of our compliance with processes and policies. Tonight, calls to clean house and make things right are coming from outside the university by experts who understand the dangers of grueling workout sessions.
No one was going to say anything. Everyone was so scared.
Fear gripped members of the University of Houston's women's soccer team as they were being forced into a grueling, obscenity-filled punishment workout in early February 2018.
Get up. Get the F up. This is your fault. Get up. Just like over and over again.
But it wasn't your fault.
Exactly.
An entire team punished, according to multiple sources, after 2 teammates were accused of taking food designated for the football team. Following the workout, 1 player was hospitalized for nearly 5 days with a potentially deadly medical condition known as rhabdo.
I've never heard of any other program doing anything like this.
She's not the only one.
I've never heard of a punishment like that.
Ramogi Huma hasn't either.
There is no defense, I don't think, that the University of Houston can put forward to explain what happened.
Huma is the executive director of the National College Players Association, a nonprofit focused on protecting collegiate athletes.
If you and I were on the street and we saw someone working a horse to death, we called the police, they'd actually come and arrest that person. And that horse, really, in a sense, has more protections than these college athletes.
Nearly 20 years ago, Huma played college football at the Rose Bowl in California, when his program was highly ranked.
I played football at UCLA. I never had a workout like that, and we worked hard. I don't think U of H has a leg to stand on.
The February 2018 punishment workout isn't the only one in question. In January of this year, more players went to the ER. Individuals associated with the program tell Channel 2 Investigates more than 12 players were diagnosed with rhabdo following an intense workout. According to an NCAA study of publicly reported incidents, the UH case from this past January makes it the worst incident since 2011.
You got everything you need? It's an open event. Hopefully we'll talk to you afterwards. Okay.
As Channel 2 Investigates first revealed in April, Coach Diego Bocanegra relied on physical punishment to keep his players in line, even detailing it in the team's handbook. A week after our report, UH Athletic Director Chris Pezman sent this letter to student athletes, acknowledging issues. A year and a half involving multiple cases of serious medical condition. Pezman writing, new conditioning and sports medicine staff had been hired and given unlimited power to protect a player.
As it relates to item 5.
At a UH Board of Regents meeting in May, Pezman was quick to bring up the new safety protocols.
The certified athletic trainers have unchallengeable authority to pull or stop a workout, pull a student athlete or stop a workout at any point.
But Pezman never publicly mentioned the words rhabdo or punishment workouts. Pezman refused to sit down for an interview, passing on multiple requests to explain what happened. Respected Los Angeles attorney Brian Panish has a daughter who played collegiate soccer. He questions the actions of UH coaches.
What are they gaining by doing this other than punishment? Did that make the team better? Did that help these players?
Panish understands the dangers of strenuous workouts. 3 years ago, he helped settle a multi-million-dollar wrongful death lawsuit on behalf of the family of Ted Agu.
His nickname was Pre-Med Ted.
Agu was a football player at the University of California who died after a demanding workout. Panish says U of H may have legal troubles as a result of what happened to the women's soccer team. How exposed is the school legally?
I think there's a huge exposure. The school's got to make this right. They got to clean house. They can't let this happen again. They're risking their university.
So how long is the review announced by the university this evening expected to take? The time frame is uncertain. However, in its statement, the university says the two investigating units conducting the review are directed to take swift action and make immediate recommendations to ensure the health and well-being of UH student athletes. Now, tomorrow, our investigation examines the fight the university's legal team has put up to keep certain emails out of our hands, a battle that has gone to the office of the Attorney General. One final reminder, you can see all of our reports as well as the university's full statement regarding the review by simply going to click2houston.com.
Thank you, Mario. If you have a story for Channel 2 Investigates, you might want to call the tip line 713-223-TIPS, or you can email investigates@kprc.com.